Good morning, everyone, and a very warm welcome to this morning's prize giving. Just a couple of housekeeping notices before we begin. Bathrooms are available behind me through the door to my right and also through the doors at the back of the gym. If we need to evacuate, please do so in an orderly fashion through the doors you came in through or the side door over here on my left. The assembly point is the gym car park, where you'll be given further instructions. Please make sure your cell phones are turned off or on silent. Would you all please stand?
Please remain standing and bow our heads. Loving God, as we gather today to recognise excellence among our school community, help us to be grateful for the gifts and talents that we have been given. Help us to celebrate with and support one another and help each other's lights to shine. Bless all schools, colleges and universities, especially Woodford House, that they may be lively centres for sound learning, new discovery and the pursuit of wisdom. Grant that those who teach and those who learn may find in you the source of all truth. Amen. Please be seated. Nō mai, haere mai, ena mana, ena reo, ena iwi o te whenua. Haere mai ki tēnei whare, ki te atua e mihi anō. Ena mate, haere, haere, haere. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Welcome to you all this morning. Distinguished guests, Mayor Alex Walker, Bishop Andrew, Hami and Adina Hilton, board members, members of the Parents Association, Woodford House Old Girls Association, Woodford House trustees, staff, parents, girls, the whole Woodford House whānau. A very special welcome also to our virtual audience in the South Island, United Kingdom, Brazil, United States, Australia, Hong Kong, Thailand, Korea and China, who are all unable to be with us this morning. In particular, I want to acknowledge the families who not only have the usual challenges of distance, but this time the exceptional constraints imposed by a pandemic. On behalf of us all, I want to commend our courageous young international students who face a summer break separated from their families and the ongoing uncertainty of the year ahead. Girls, you are so brave. You have all taught us a great deal, and to your families today, we send greetings and deeply honour your sacrifice. We gather as a school this morning to reflect on 2020, to celebrate student and staff achievement, and to farewell our leavers as that we mark the end of another outstanding year at Woodford House. While we publicly recognise the admirable efforts of our prize winners across service, academic, sporting and cultural endeavours and celebrate with them this morning, we also acknowledge the many quiet achievements and, most importantly, the unrecognised individual acts of service and kindness. Every previous year that I've been preparing to write something for prize giving, it takes several weeks of mulling over and wondering what to write about. And this year, my reflection ended on a single theme. It was so incredibly obvious. And this year, of all years, it would be easy for me to step up here and recount the season of COVID-19. Superlatives: unprecedented, unbelievable, epic, catastrophic, global crisis. But I don't intend to spend our time talking about pandemics or geopolitical trends or rising tides. Instead, I have a question I want to present to you all. What are you hopeful for? Put another way, what do you have faith in? I ask because I believe it is one of the most important questions we need to consider, now more than ever. In the profound words of poet Mary Oliver, I know you never intended to be in this world, but you're in it all the same. You could live 100 years. It's happened, or not. So, why not get started immediately? Girls, maturity is in no small part coming to understand that adults, parents, politicians, priests, principals, are merely more wrinkled and cautious versions of yourselves, even more guarded, less earnest, more performative, and less courageous, perhaps. It should come as no surprise that the ability to legally drink or to vote comes with no more clarity on the fabric of existence itself. We are as much stumbling around in the universal dark, trying to make sense of it all, as you are, perhaps even more so. Although, in a sense, there is one benefit of increasing years. That's coming to terms with that great philosophical axiom found across Christendom, ancient Greece, Confucianism, Taoism, that the first step towards true knowledge is accepting that you never can or will know precisely that which you seek. Thus, we must become comfortable living with faith. For as the great writer of Hebrews states, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Now, if this wasn't apparent to you before, if your parents and teachers had done a great job in convincing you that we had this all figured out, then I suspect 2020 has made it painfully clear that not only is the Emperor lacking a set of clothes, he can't even find a pair of Speedos to put on. You won't ever forget this year, girls, not only because of the grit and perseverance you have all shown in continuing to strive academically despite the headwinds, but because the facade of life being perfectible and silk-wrapped has been violently torn from you, from us all. This passage from innocence to experience is ordinarily safeguarded from the young. Many of us are lucky enough to escape this bruising reality until well into adulthood. Perhaps it might come with the death of a pet, the passing of a family member, a divorce, a traumatic event. But girls, you were forced to confront it in what was supposed to be your year of supreme achievement, whether it be in the sports field, under the proscenium arch, on the academic frontier, or the multiple opportunities offered to you all. For our leavers, the final year at Woodford House, ideally one of celebration, the crowning glory of 13 years of learning and growth. However, I am overflowing with hope on your behalf, because in order to face the challenges of our globe in the 21st century, we don't have time for you to wait to learn these deep lessons. Socially, politically, environmentally, as a planet, we don't have 30 years of status quo left in our global tank. You have been born into a time of great challenge and uncertainty, and to face this, you must have the compassionate resilience that only a year like 2020 can expedite. Do not mistake this for me prescribing what must be done or how it is to be done. There are far more intelligent and technical experts to listen to on these matters. My aim is to help you understand that although life's darkness can be dark, and although you may all feel overwhelmed by the burden of action that must be taken, it is necessary and it is good. And we live lives of faith. We all do, whether institutionally religious or simply spiritual. Why do fear, uncertainty and anxiety exist? And what help are they in enabling us to become more fulfilled or more hopeful for a better future? The truth is, I can't answer that for you. No one can. Because the greatest challenge in your life will not be achieving NCEA excellence or getting the right job or even marrying the right person, but instead constructing a personal paradigm and philosophy that allows you to accept that it is possible for all these terrors to exist in the same time and place as goodness, joy, faith, peace and hope, and the cosmic scales always favour light over dark. But if we can admit meaning, just something, in the hug of a parent, the comfort of a friend, a sense of pride in achieving a goal, then we admit that meaning can transfuse everything. Then how do we interpret meaning, and what should that drive us towards? We must ask, because to be human is to play with cosmic fire, to have the God-given gift and ability to write both a sonnet and to build a nuclear bomb. To one moment feel deeply in love with existence and the next feel disquiet, emanating from a place unknown. And wouldn't life be easier if we were the ant, so invariant and singularly focused? Think again, says John Steinbeck, in the midst of World War II. All the goodness and heroism will rise up again, then be cut down again and rise up. It isn't that the evil thing wins, it never will, but that it doesn't die. I don't know why we should expect it to. It seems fairly obvious that two sides of a mirror are required before one has a mirror. That two forces are necessary in life for us to be fully human. So, we are born not only into a universe where both light and dark exist, but where in order to be a sense maker, we are tasked each day to seek out the light, despite the noise and chaos. But the job isn't finished there, bringing us to the point I wish to leave you all with today. It is not enough to simply hide and shrink into a ball and minimise fear, anxiety, whatever you face in a challenge. It falls on you, girls. Beautiful, smart, privileged, talented. Stand tall, proud and loud. Be an active force in the blossoming and spreading of light. It is important to shine our lights, but sometimes the exhortation to do that can be yet another burden when we simply do not feel we have any light to shine, or when life is pushing us down. But let me tell you, Christ's light doesn't go out, and it is that light that we can share and pass to one another in God's strength, not our own. That's why prayer is so important, why community is so important, why the church as the body of Christ is so important. If our lights flicker out, and even if God feels far away at times, another will hold their light and reignite us. We began asking the question, what are you hopeful for? And in closing, perhaps the only answer can ever be absolutely everything. Just as there can be no end to the amount of anxiety driven by existential uncertainty, we can choose to find no limits to the heights of the collective imagination, no boundary to the hope that we can build for a brighter future, a more just and more humanitarian world. Now go forth and shine your light. Manaaki te atua. I now invite the Chairman of our Board of Proprietors, Mr Mike Wills, forward.
Thank you, Mrs Peterson. Bishop Andrew, Mayor Alex Walker, distinguished guests, parents, staff, fellow board members, and of course, the reason we are here, our students. Good morning and welcome to this end of year celebration of achievement by Woodford House. We all know the impact that COVID-19 has had, both globally and locally, so I will not dwell on this. Suffice to say that Woodford has managed to mitigate what could have been a less than optimum academic year through the combined efforts of the faculty, the students, and all the parents and caregivers that are here today. The solid growth in our student roll, with waiting lists now for both boarders as well as day girls, has caused the Board of Proprietors to review our current building footprint with a view to putting in place a 10 to 20 year plan so as to ensure that any future building developments on the campus are aligned with the character and spirit of Woodford House. We want to move away from some of the ad hoc building that's gone on in the past and have buildings that are more sympathetic to the true spirit of Woodford House. We expect this plan to be finalised in the first half of next year after input from all of us that have a stake in this wonderful school. Some of the highlights from this year include, from an academic point of view, 11 NCA scholarships across 5 different curriculum areas. Of particular note was one of our Year 11 students, Amy Alexander, being awarded an outstanding scholarship in English. Over 80% of NCA students received merit or excellent endorsements. Pass rates for NCA across all levels were at 100%. The top 50 schools, by virtue of the Crimson Report that came out earlier this year, saw Woodford moving from 29th to 11th place in the country. Sporting achievements included our premier netball team winning the Winter Quad tournament for the 6th year running. First 11 hockey team finished runner-up at the 2020 Secondary School Lower North Island Championships. And that 2020 Hawke's Bay Secondary School Tennis Championships, the top four placings in the junior grade went to Woodford House. We won the senior grade and for the first time qualified to compete at the National Secondary Schools Championships in Christchurch. Our football, hockey and senior netball premier teams all finished in their top 4 for their respective Hawke's Bay competitions, and this was a first for Woodford. In performing arts, the chamber music, the Mima Trio, were awarded highly commended for the East Coast District. Dance Maid, Woodford had 6 top 3 placings. And the Hawke's Bay Young Musician of the Year was our very own Man Lok Zhang. She has also been accepted into the New Zealand Secondary Schools Symphony Orchestra for 2021. These achievements are a credit to all our girls here and of course our faculty, ably led by our principal, Mrs. Peterson. I would like also to acknowledge the support and effort that is given to Woodford so freely by parents, the Board of Trustees, the Old Girls Association, the Parents Association, the Foundation, the Shine team, and my fellow proprietors. In closing, you'll be pleased to know, I have to say to you, the students, our Woodford girls, you are simply fantastic. We love working, helping, guiding, sometimes, but not too often chastising. Your enthusiasm, energy, and laughter make all of us better people. So girls, thank you so very much. Some of you will become old girls in a few minutes. Please remember your time at Woodford. Come back and see us. We want to know where and how your light shone. Please have a safe and happy Christmas. And for those of you returning, we look forward to seeing you in the new year. Now, our Board of Trustees representative, Dr. Louise Trent, will present the junior prizes. Thank you.
Good morning. It's my pleasure to announce the intermediate and junior prize winners. The girls will come up in groups to receive their prizes. Please hold your applause till the end of each group. Dr. Louise Trent will be presenting the prizes. Group 1, blaze it up. Could you stand and come forward, please, Group 1. Intermediate Art Prize joint winners, Sophie Storer and Kiki Wong. Intermediate Drama Prize, Sienna Thomas. Intermediate French Prize, Scarlett Flanders. Intermediate Mathematics Prize, joint winner, Sophie Westwood. Intermediate Science Prize, Lucy Simmons. Intermediate Te Reo Māori Prize, Olivia Grimshaw. Parents Association Prize for Industry, Millie Cameron. If you are wondering where the other Intermediate Mathematics Prize joint winner is, it's Gracie Lewis, and she's also won the Intermediate Technology Prize. Intermediate Religious Education Prize and Parents Association Prize for Industry, Rosie Beach. Intermediate Spanish Prize and Intermediate Physical Education Prize, Evie Skidmore. Intermediate Music Prize, Intermediate Physical Education Prize, and Parents Association Prize for Industry, Hannah Hudson. Intermediate English Prize, Intermediate Music Prize, Intermediate Social Studies Prize, Lydia Burns. The Watson Prize for All-Round Improvement, Hadia Pada. Congratulations, girls. Could Group 2 please stand and come forward? Year 9 Art Prize for Semester 1, Erin Nairn. Year 9 Biotechnology Prize, Sophie White. Year 9 Food Technology Prize, Elise Dubois. Year 9 French Prize, Lila Fenn. Year 9 Music Prize, Esther Deer. Joint winners for the Year 9 Physical Education Prize, Greta Apatu and Neve Faith O'Connell in absentia. The Year 9 Science Prize goes to Harriet Douglas. Parents Association Prize for Industry for Tauroa House, Charlie Waihapi. The Parents Association Prize for Industry for Wallingford House, Anna Wilson. The Parents Association for Industry for Frimley House, Libby Barrett. Year 9 Art Prize for Semester 2, Year 9 English Prize, and the Parents Association Prize for Industry for Rouncil House, Gabriella Jones. Year 9 Art Prize, Semester 3, Year 9 Design Prize, Year 9 Drama Prize, Year 9 Mathematics Prize, Year 9 Religious Education Prize, Year 9 Social Studies Prize, and Year 9 Spanish Prize, Jamie Whittaker. Could we congratulate all the girls as well as Jamie? Nice. Could Group 3 please stand and come forward? Year 10 Art Prize, Megan Wusan. Year 10 French Prize, Jessica McNamara. Year 10 Materials Technology Prize, Sophie McLeay. Year 10 Mathematics Prize, Shihan Annie Wang. Year 10 Science Prize, Isla Collins. Parents Association for Industry for Rouncil, Zoe Coyle. Parents Association Prize for Industry for Frimley, Ping Srinu Tapong. Year 10 Business Studies Prize for Semester 1 and Year 10 Drama Prize, Sophie Ward. Year 10 Art Prize and Year 10 Product and Spatial Design Prize, Scarlett Miller. Year 10 Physical Education Prize and Parents Association Prize for Industry for Wallingford House, Alexandra Cave. Year 10 Music Prize, Year 10 Spanish Prize, Year 10 Social Studies Prize, Parents Association Prize for Industry for Todoa House, Grace Halliburton. Year 10 Business Prize, Business Studies Prize for Semester 2, Year 10 English Prize, Year 10 Food Technology Prize, and Year 10 Religious Education Prize, Katie Jackson. Please congratulate all these girls. I'd like to congratulate Rosa Ellingham for her position as Board of Trustees Rep. And could Rosa please come up and introduce our speaker today, Mayor Alex Walker.
We are delighted to welcome our incredible guest speaker for today, Alex Walker. Alex was head prefect at Woodford House in 1997 and has since then moved on to inspiring leadership. She is the current mayor of Central Hawke's Bay and a role model for all young women. Please welcome Alex Walker.
Ina mana, ina reo, ina karanga rangataha, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Greetings to this group of prestigious people. No waipakarau ahau, ko ruahine taku maunga, ko tukituki taku awa, ko koro mātua te rohi o Tamatea Central Hawke's Bay, ko Alex Walker taku ingoa, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring your love. Where there is injury, your pardon, Lord. And where there's doubt, true faith in you. Oh, Master, grant that I may never seek so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul. Kia ora. The prayer of St. Francis, or the peace prayer. But for me, they're words not just about peace, but about looking after others before yourself. But even more than that, and in a far less spiritual way, they just remind me so much of my 5 years here at Woodford. So thank you for indulging me. As I tell my story, you will understand why I sang. Music sits very strongly at the centre of who I am. Woodford House played a very important role in shaping me. It shaped me as a young woman, a musician, an academic, and as a leader. But that leadership was accidental. I had no idea of that path, no aspirations for it, and no concept of the idea of leadership to serve others. In 1996, 24 years ago, Miss Wood will remember this, maybe Miss Burrows, Mrs. Menzies. I was odds-on favourite to be the music prefect. The odds on me being head girl were so long that I didn't even appear on the form list. And look, I can't even remember why really, but I do remember that it never even entered into my head that it was possible until the principal laid it on my lap. I stood here 23 years ago as a head girl with a title and a badge, a leader apparently, an accidental leader. I stand here today as a mayor, as a leader with a title, a badge and a chain that I didn't even bring with me today. A leader, but an accidental leader. Why? How can that be an accident, she says? What does she mean? Accidental leader, who is this chick? Is she nuts? Well, she is from Waipak. Being a mayor was never on my bucket list. I know, seems a bit strange, doesn't it really, but why would I do it? All I know is that our world and our place is amazing, and we have a crucial role in ensuring the future of that place is protected, nurtured, and shaped. And while our world is finite, it has edges. Us as people, our passion, our innovation, and our capacity for work are not. They are infinite. Our success lies in our hands. I know this. I fiercely believe it. And I know that I can help others to know it and believe it too. So come with me, believe it. People, he tangata, he tangata, he tangata. And on my path to accidental leadership, I suppose it was this fierce belief that allowed me to see the opportunity that presented itself to be mayor and to grab it with both hands. It's funny though, because when I look back on my path over the past 23 years, I think I always fiercely believed in this, but I didn't yet know how to articulate it. And Mrs. Peterson actually articulated that to you this morning as well, that part of our journey is learning how to articulate our own paradigm. I was a musician who more than anything loved teaching other young people and creating music together with other talented people, and I love how this process changes people's lives. That's a different speech. I was a microbiologist, fascinated with how the human brain could be so inquisitive and creative with the potential with microbiological activity to change the shape of the world. Again, that's another speech. I was a marketer. And I'm going to tell this little story. I started my professional career with a master's degree in microbiology. I was working with people, though, managing projects, getting the best out of people. And while I was writing business cases, it quickly became apparent to me that while I was awesome at the technical stuff, I could write the scientific language, the marketing and business side of a new vaccine development was of more interest to me. I could take a Campivax vaccine for sheep, do some tests on it, change it, move it around, do all the background to it, but actually it meant something to me when I figured out that I needed to understand the people who used it and the impact that it has. This became a fascination for me about the people that resulted in me changing my career direction quite sharply. Now, if you're listening carefully, you will have heard a theme. If you're really clever, you'll know that I'm telling you about my story and connecting the dots on how I learned that I love people. Okay, so if you hadn't figured that out, I'm doing a really rubbish job. But if you hadn't quite caught up on that theme, you might have caught up on this other one. Mayor, musician, microbiologist, marketer, one more. I'm a mum. Well done, if you picked up on that one. The M's. And being a parent, to you parents out there, you know, you'll be with me on this. Being a parent is the ultimate test of how invested you are in ensuring the success of others, of your children. Well done to the parents here today who are ensuring the success of their children. What does it mean to be a mayor? Well, I talk about this in 3 ways. The first one is that I'm the chair of the board of a pretty big business. Governance, strategy, policy, decision making, I lead a team. Secondly, I'm the representative of my people when I step outside of the district, regionally and nationally. This is great fun. I love working with people like Mayor Sandra, Mayor Kirsten, Mayor Craig, who are the other mayors in the Hawke's Bay region, as well as around the country. But thirdly, I'm a community champion. Problem solver, listener, connector, the tears and the tantrums, the whole gambit. And while I love all parts of my job, it is this bit with my community that makes me get out of bed each morning, knowing that the people in my community are safe and happy and that I can help them. And I suppose this is where the part of leadership in 2020 really got real. Being there as a constant and reassuring voice and the glue for our team that responded to look after Central Hawke's Bay during pandemic lockdown. But like everyone else today, I don't want to talk about COVID. But you have to recognise that in 2020 the rulebook has been thrown out, and it's given me a reason to talk a little bit about the future, and the future that you are all walking into, I hope, as accidental leaders. The world has changed, and we thought we were living in an infinite world. A year ago, many of you will have been planning your overseas trips. We could go where we want, do what we want, travel the world, create lives for ourselves anywhere. It was infinite. But that's changed. And when I think about that change from infinite, never-ending, to finite, it really makes me think that this was the jolt that we needed. Climate change and carbon, from a view of the world that is infinite to one that is finite. Trickle-down economics and the growth agenda, the idea of moving from something infinite to something finite. More and more people, not enough houses, water, energy. Many of our issues in society right now, unrelated to COVID, but very much related to the fact that we have lived in a way that disregards the boundaries that we have been given, both environmentally and socially. COVID put boundaries back into our view of the world. We can't have it all. But what we can have are infinite minds, and that's our challenge. The direction we're heading in has changed. Now, I'm not going to do any more than just poke and provocate the thinking about that future. I'm not going to try and describe it. But I am the 3rd youngest mayor in the country. I know, 3rd. That's a bit scary, but I am 40. And I'm fast becoming irrelevant. But find ways to act. They take action in a way that creates a path for others to also be successful. Think about your Tempus Award winner this year, Poppy Renton. She took action for others to follow. An inspiring young woman. More often than not, it will be your hard work and passionate mahi that puts you into the things and the people that will make you an accidental leader. Don't get me wrong, sometimes you will have to hold the chains of office, the badge. Sometimes you'll have to find that space to engrave your name on it, but it doesn't have to be everything. So while I've gone on a little bit about being an accidental leader, it's absolutely vital you hear the honest truth. I love my job. Every day, the hard days, there's some hard days, the fun days, the long days, and the short. I love it. So that bit is not necessarily an accident. I challenge you to deliberately approach every day with excitement for the challenges and with a bright and open mind for what comes around the corner next, always learning. Woodford House turned me into an accidental leader in 1996. But I see people around me every day who are changing the world. They don't need the chain, the badge, the title. They're just other accidental leaders like me and like you. Getting on with it, doing the stuff they love, creating action and making the world a better place. Congratulations on being the accidental leaders of the future. Make me a channel of your peace. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned, in giving to all men that we receive, and in dying that we're born to eternal life. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa.
Thank you so much, Alex, for taking time out to come speak to us today. We truly appreciate your words of inspiration. Please welcome our chapel choir to the stage. Today they will be performing Days of Beauty for us, directed by Miss Cakebread and accompanied by Miss Mackey.
It's now my pleasure to announce the senior prize winners, and I'd like to invite Mr. Mike Wills to come forward to present these prizes. Could Group 4 please stand and come forward? Peiru Cherry Pang in absentia and Imogen Lovell were joint winners of Level 1 Art. Tinlung Marie Cheng in absentia took out Level 1 Accounting. Rosa McKenzie, Level 1 Food and Nutrition. Amelia Barrett, Level 1 Geography. Molly Asher, Level 1 History. Meg Deneen, Level 1 Materials Technology. Ella Simmons, Level 1 Mathematics. And Manlok Sang, Level 1 Product and Spatial Design. Well done, girls. Could Group 5 please stand and come forward? Amana Kumar, Level 1 Physical Education. Liberty Jackson, Level 1 Advanced Science and Level 1 Economics. Maggie Grimshaw, Level 1 Drama, Level 1 Food and Nutrition. Charlotte Castle-Bateman, Level 1 English, Level 1 General Science. Courtney Woodmass, Level 1 Music and Level 1 Spanish. And Martine Sandberg, Level 1 French and Level 1 Physical Education. Well done, girls. Could Group 6 please stand and come forward? Georgia Niblett, Level 2 Accounting. Rachel Hanson, Level 2 Art Painting. Martine Sandberg, Level 2 Biology. Amanat Kumar, Level 2 Chemistry. Sophie Lowry, Level 2 Communication Design. Noreen Mignani, Level 2 Drama. Harriet Kemp, Level 2 Economics. Madeline Rideout, Level 2 English. Felicity Dawson, Level 2 Food and Nutrition. And Matilda Ellis, Level 2 Geography. Well done, girls. Could Group 7 please stand and come forward? Charlotte Pettigrew Heaps, Level 2 History. Rosa Ellingham, Level 2 Mixed Mathematics. Miharu Nagata, Level 2 Music. Joint winners of Level 2 Physical Education were Emma Dixon and Tessa Netlingham. Ella Simmons, Level 2 Physics. Lydia Price, Level 2 Photography. Harriet Park, Level 2 Product and Spatial Design. Amelia Deer, Level 2 Spanish. Amy Alexander, Level 2 Classics, Level 2 French and Level 2 Mathematics. Could Group 8 please stand and come forward? Olive Cornwall, Level 3 Accounting. Emma Jackson, Level 3 Art Painting. Charlotte McFarquhar, Level 3 Biology. Harriet Alderson, Level 3 Business Studies. Olivia Dowley, Level 3 Drama. Ella Ruddle, Level 3 History. Amy Alexander, Level 3 Media English. Cheyenne Mead. She wins the Mia Dolce Prize for the Best Gateway Student. Megan McKenzie, Level 3 Music. Isabella Crystal wins the Porsche Education and Training Prize for the Best Star Student. Jessica Delator, Level 3 Physical Education. Maya Briggs, Level 3 Maths with Stats. And Haewon Kim was joint winner of Level 3 Maths with Calculus. Well done, girls. And could Group 9 please stand and come forward? Holly Lynn, Level 3 Materials Technology and Level 3 Spanish. Anna C. Webb in Abstentia, Level 3 Communication Design and Level 3 Photography. Rachel McDougall, Level 3 Geography and Level 3 Product and Spatial Design. Annabelle Fenn, Level 3 Classical Studies, Level 3 English. Phoebe Burns, Level 3 Chemistry, joint winner of Level 3 Maths with Calculus and Level 3 Physics. And Elizabeth Ellie Knowles, Level 3 English, Level 3 History and Level 3 Home Economics. Well done. Thank you, Mr. Wills, and I'd now like to invite our Head Prefect, Ella Ruddle, forward.
"7 years a Woodford girl. 7 years of growth, challenges, rewards, friendships and laughter. 7 years I will cherish forever. My time at Woodford House has been unforgettable, and as I look out to my fellow Year 13s, I'm struggling to believe it's our last day here at this beautiful school. They do say time flies when you're having fun, and boy, have I had fun. From my slick-back, ponytailed, top-buttoned Year 7 self to now, it's safe to say I have grown significantly as a person, and I attribute a lot of this growth to this incredible school. 2020 can be described in many negative ways, but today, instead of dwelling on this, I want to talk about why 2020 for me has been the best year of my life. I've learned innumerable lessons that I will carry with me for many years after I leave the school gates today, and I wanted to share a few of these with you that you can take into your well-deserved summer break in 2021. I call it a guide to making your years at Woodford House even better. While COVID was an uneasy time for us all, I learned some of my most valued lessons in lockdown that made the rest of my 2020 my favourite year of high school, despite the circumstances. Nearing the end of lockdown, I stumbled across the phrase, "embrace casual magic." Casual magic is the small, priceless moments that were often unexpected but can make your entire day. I realised suddenly that it wasn't all the fun, exciting events that filled the Woodford House calendar that made the school such a special place, but it was the culture, it was the people. So, whether it's fish and chips on a Friday, skipping the lunch line as a Year 13 when you're particularly hungry that day, sitting in the sun chatting with the gals, or when sticky is Oreo balls, embrace these moments of magic because it makes you a whole lot more grateful for the little things. My next piece of advice is find your why. What I mean by this is discover what gets you out of bed in the morning, what makes you absolutely fizzed with excitement and motivation. Whether it's a subject, a goal, a hobby, immerse yourself in what you love, not what someone else tells you to love or what everyone else loves, but your passion. As Becca would say, you do you, boo. In my limited years of living, I think this is the key to making your years at high school memorable and successful. It's so easy to fall into trends and become a follower, but you have to back yourself and be your own biggest fan. Trust me, it makes the tricky bits a whole lot easier. If you hadn't already noticed, the passion I found which defined my Woodford career is the performing arts. I couldn't be more grateful for the arts department here at Woodford House for believing in that shy Year 7 Ella who liked to sing Ed Sheeran covers and play the guitar. This passion has led me to the many opportunities and through this, many lessons. One being in my week at the National Youth Drama School here in Havelock North, where a saying was thrown around that said, "Failure, noble failure." It's as if to say, fail gracefully, fail with pride. This small phrase stayed with me for my last 3 years of high school, but I wish I realised it sooner. Life doesn't always go our way. We all make mistakes, big or small, but approaching these moments of failure with dignity, grace and resilience turns a big deal into a mere bump in the road and a learning curve. Don't dwell on your mistakes. Let them lead to your next success. The final lesson I learned was from working to build Shine this year. Shine has been a life-changing feature of my 2020, and the students here at Woodford are so lucky to have such a unique facet to learn real-life skills that the curriculum doesn't cover. There have been numerous workshops and masterclasses with incredible women from all over the world come to talk to us. But what resonated with me the most is the power we have as girls. From working behind the scenes, we discovered that what girls lack the most is confidence. And so Shine reminds us of our strengths as females through story-based teaching. If you hadn't heard it from Shine, you can hear it from me now. You are all superwomen with unlimited potential and the ability to achieve anything your heart desires once you tap into those girl-based strengths you already have.
I have loved my years at Woodford House more than I can put into words. Considering the amount I have achieved, experienced, and grown, it seems only fitting that I would take this time to thank everyone that has contributed to making my time here so special. Firstly, to the students, the ones who make this place buzz with excitement and giggles and talent. Thank you for your enthusiasm, personality, and inspiring resilience to get through this year with a smile on your face. Whether you realise it or not, each and every one of you has contributed to making my year so, so special. If there was one more thing you could do for me, it would be this. Please don't wish your years at Woodford away. I know Period 5 math can be a bit of a drag, but try and be present, because before you know it, you'll be sitting in your final prize giving, saying goodbye to your friends and teachers, and while you're very excited to start a new chapter, a small part of you is wishing you were Year 7 and could do it all over again. To the staff, each and every one of you, whether I know you from the classroom, the admin or comms offices, or the kitchen, you have shaped me more than you could know. To my teachers, thank you for allowing me to love learning, be confident in myself, and cheering me on every step of the way. Thank you especially for answering one of the hardest yet most frequently asked questions. So, what do you want to do when you leave school? After searching for a rather long time, I realised what I wanted to do was standing right in front of me for 13 years, 5 days a week, teaching. I simply can't wait for what the future holds, and I hope to be a culmination of every teacher I've had at this school. I urge you all to take the extra time to thank your teachers because they really are legends, and the belief they have in you is overwhelming. To the prefects, one of the most special groups I have been a part of at this school. Thank you for creating a culture of respect, support and spirit to the point where I could rely on each and every one of you to get the job done. You are rock stars and have led the school beautifully. To Holly, the most incredible deputy a girl could ever ask for. Thank you for your infectious confidence when all I wanted to do was hide in my shell. Thank you for all the restorative Macca's runs and phone calls Wednesday night before assembly the next day. Thank you for your insane ability to converse with anyone and everyone, avoiding all awkward situations. But most of all, thank you for being by my side every single day this year, my ride or die. You are a force to be reckoned with, and I can't wait to see where you end up. To the Year 13 leaders, you girls are going places. Thank you for all the laughs, common room antics, and camp excursions. They hold a very special place in my heart. Whether it's Molly's laugh, Aaliyah's smile, Ali's kindness, or Hattie's abbreviations, you are all so unique and continually impress me with your talents. Go hard in 2021. I know you'll make a lasting impression wherever you end up, just like you've done on me, just like you've done on this school. To my family, thank you for being my rock, my biggest fans, a shoulder to cry on when things got stressy, or listening when I desperately needed a rant. When I started Woodford, my parents said one thing that stuck with me through my entire 7 years. Take every opportunity that this school presents you. I am unsure if they knew just how literally I would take this statement. Suddenly, every school after school, morning and lunchtime was filled with the co-curricular, and their job description as parents quickly included chauffeur. Let's just say the day I got my licence was very much celebrated in the Ruddle household. But in all seriousness, you enabled me to try everything, find my passions, and be whoever I wanted to be, and I thank you endlessly for this. To the senior leadership team, thank you for your constant, unwavering support despite your incredible hard work and dedication to this school. Thank you, Ms. Roberts, for knowing the crazy calendar inside out and being one of the many smiley faces I could come to in the Woodford House community. Thank you, Mr. Dine, for ensuring my work ethic never slacked, and while we all know chemistry is not my forte, I have heard from many a level 3 chem student that the time in your classroom is outstanding. Thank you, Mrs. Russell, for always knowing what to say and how to navigate out of a sticky situation. You are always free for a chat, and despite your demanding schedule, you overflow with kindness and empathy. On top of this, thanks for being one of the best English teachers ever. Mrs. Peterson, who I like to describe as the very definition of a girl boss. When she is not running to a meeting with Holly or myself, she's off to another meeting, an interview, or countless other tasks, all in heels, I might add. But what I'm trying to say is this lady works so hard, and I feel very privileged to have had you as my mentor in this crazy year. Thank you for believing in me. And while Holly and I complained about them incessantly, there is a part of me that will miss the Friday morning walks, even though we had to get up at 6 a.m. in the dead of winter. You said it would build our character, and upon reflection, I think you were right. So now, as the chapter closes on my high school years, I go into the world packed with a suitcase of life lessons, memories and friendships, all made at this beautiful school on top of the hill. In a tradition, I would like to leave you with a quote from the ever so wholesome Winnie the Pooh. How lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. Thank you.
On behalf of the whole school community, I would like to sincerely thank Ella Ruddle for her leadership, support and service throughout 2020. Ella, you can be very, very proud of all you have achieved. I have every confidence that your future will shine brightly. I wish you every success for the opportunities that lie ahead. Ella, it is time. Nunc acceptabile tempus. Now is the time to lift off the mantle, the weight of leadership. I am now going to announce our 2021 head prefect and invite her forward to take on that mantle of leadership. Noreen Mignani, come forward. It is now my pleasure to invite Manlok Sang, a Year 11 student at Woodford House, to come forward. She is the recipient of the Hawke's Bay Young Musician of the Year for 2020 and has recently secured a place in the New Zealand Secondary Schools Symphony Orchestra, an outstanding accolade. Today, she will be performing a piece of music from her winning Young Musician program, Concertina Opus 107 by Chaminade.
now continue with prizes that celebrate excellence in all of our Woodford cornerstones. Again, the girls will come up in groups to receive their prizes, and again, hold your applause until the end. Mrs. Peterson, could you come forward, please, to present these prizes? Could Group 10 please stand and come forward? Year 7 Old Girls Literature Prize, Annabelle Jackson. Year 8 Old Girls Literature Prize, Sophie Westwood. Year 9 Old Girls Literature Prize, Katie Mitchell. Year 10 Literature Prize, Katie Jackson. And in Year 11, the prize is taken by Imogen Lovell. Year 12, Isabel Hum. Year 13, Old Girls Literature Prize, Maya Briggs. Group 11, please stand and come forward. The Newton Williams Cup for Sports Endeavour, Jessica Delatour. The Haddington Cup for Leadership and Achievement in Sport, Tessa Burns. Group 12, please stand and come forward. The Board of Proprietors Art Prize, Emma Jackson. The Hartgill Cup for Drama, Ella Ruddle and Olivia Dowley. The Jeanette Cup for Improvement in Speech and Drama, Katie Greenwood-Beard. The Elvidge Cup for Junior Music, Megan Wusan. Unsurprisingly, the Kennedy Cup for Senior Music, Madlock Sang. The Newson Family Cup for Speech, Olivia Dowley. The Hobie Cup for Intermediate Music, Louisa Openshaw. Oh, no, hop up. Two of our newest awards, the Safati Cup for Best Junior Actress, Lucy Simmons. And I'd like to also invite the Totoa Producers Cup up, please, for the junior play producers. Thank you, Grace. Lovely. Thank you very much. Well done. Could I also have a Rouncil representative for the Lowry Cup for House Music? Thank you, Pippa. Congratulations. Could Group 13 please stand and come forward? The Hurst Smythe Cup for Junior Art, we've got joint winners Megan Wusan and Scarlett Miller. The Ferguson Cup for Junior Clothing, Tamsin Buck. The McCarty History Prize for Matilda Ellis. The Vincent Barker Essay Cup, Aaliyah Wentz. I'd like to call Holly Lynn for the Maxwell Cup for Excellence in Clothing. The Hodge Reading Cup, Maya Briggs. The Shrimpton Cup for Home Economics, Zara Walden. The Scannell Cup for French, Martine Sandberg. Jump to the front of the line, Lily Britton, Senior Physical Education Trophy for Distinction and Work Ethic. The winner of the Photo Life Photography Prize and Photography Plate Prize, Favour Ridley. The Philip Knight Memorial Cup for Science and the Osborne Mathematics Cup for a senior mathematician, Georgia Hickey. It's an armful. Louise Wasp Cup for Senior Art and the Sally Bellaby Cup for Design, Harper McLean. Could I also call Lily Britton back? Reprise. The Woodford House Commerce Cup also gets to be carried by Lily Britton. Thank you, girls. Next is the presentation and announcement of university scholarship recipients. Could I ask Dr. Louise Trent, please, to come forward and congratulate them?
Kia ora. On behalf of the Woodford House community, I congratulate all recipients who have been awarded scholarships for tertiary study in 2021 and wish them all the very best for a bright future ahead. And also from the BOT, we wish you all a safe, calm and restful summer reset. Kia hora te marino, kia whakapapa, pounamu te moana, kia tere ka rohirohi e mua I tau huarahi. May the calm spread around you, may the sea glisten like pounamu, and may the shimmer of summer dance across your path.
Let's put some names to these, faces to these names. Could these girls come forward, please? Let me introduce you to Harriet Alderson. She won the University of Canterbury Product Design Scholarship. Lily Britton is having a bit of a trek. Lily, come forward again for a third time for the Victoria University Tangawai School Leaver Scholarship. Tessa Burns won the University of Canterbury Hiranga Scholarship. Olive Cornwall won the University of Otago New Frontiers Scholarship. Olivia Dowley attained the University of Otago Performance Entrance Scholarship with high distinction and the University of Auckland Top Achiever Scholarship. Annabelle Fenn achieved the Victoria University Tangawai School Leaver Scholarship and the University of Otago Vice-Chancellor Scholarship. Well done. Please come forward, Gabriella Gray. Gabby won the University of Otago Māori Entrance Scholarship. Halfway through. Georgia Hickey, please come up. Georgia received the Lincoln University the Lincoln University Future Leader Scholarship and the Lincoln University Pataio Scholarship. Try and get it right this time. Emma Jackson, please come forward. Emma was awarded the University of Otago Vice-Chancellor Scholarship with distinction. Ellie Knowles, please come forward. Elizabeth Knowles attained the University of Canterbury Hiranga Scholarship. Holly Lydon. Holly was awarded the Victoria University Tangawai Scholarship, the Victoria University Kahotia Scholarship, and the University of Auckland Top Achievers Scholarship. Please come forward, Harper. Harper McLean was awarded the Victoria University Te Herenga Waka Scholarship. Cheyenne Mead, could you come forward, please? This is a national award. Cheyenne this year has received the Prime Minister's Award for Vocational Excellence. Well done, Cheyenne. Kate Richards, please come forward. Kate was awarded the University of Otago Vice-Chancellor Scholarship. Ella Ruddle was awarded the University of Otago Academic Excellence Entrance Scholarship. Last but not least, Aaliyah Wentz, please come forward. Aaliyah was awarded the University of Canterbury School Leaver Scholarship, the Victoria University Tangawai Scholarship, and the University of Auckland Top Achievers Scholarship. Spoiled for choice. Mrs. Peterson, please come forward.
It is now my great pleasure to announce our special awards and prizes. I invite our guest speaker and Woodford House Old Girl Alex Walker to come forward and present our prizes. Service to Music Prize, a student who has upheld standards of leadership, reliability and responsibility. Congratulations, Olivia Dowley. Service to the Chapel Prize, a member of the Chapel team who has earned by her commitment to the team, her willingness and her reliability. Congratulations, Gabriella Gray. Mabel Annie Hodge Junior Cup, awarded to a junior student who exemplifies the Woodford House spirit. Congratulations, Millie Reid. Belinda Patar Cup for Citizenship, awarded to a Year 7 or 8 student who demonstrates outstanding citizenship. Congratulations, Sophie Westwood. Wallace Cup for Junior Leadership, awarded to a student who has most clearly shown leadership in the junior school. Congratulations, Grace Halliburton. The next award is a new award for 2020. And we thank a family who has gifted this to our school, the St Francis of Assisi Award, which is a commitment to personal excellence. It's awarded to a student who, despite facing challenges, has demonstrated commitment and diligence in achieving her learning goals. Congratulations, Georgie Hawley. The McKenna Houston Award. This is awarded each year to a student who has displayed selflessness, strength or courage and who has as a result inspired others by her actions, examples or attitudes. And I congratulate Aaliyah Wentz. The Birdwoods Award is presented to a worthy student who is a recent immigrant or an international student who has thrived and adapted well to our school and to New Zealand. Maya Briggs, congratulations. The 2011 Year 13 Leavers Trophy is awarded to a Year 13 student who, in the opinion of the senior girls at Woodford House, has made the most significant and sustained contribution across 4 cornerstones in 2020, an outstanding accomplishment. And congratulations, Sushi Cha Point Techathon. The Foss Cup. This is awarded for outstanding contribution to the special character of Woodford House, which encompasses musical diversity and emphasis on speech or drama, participation in sporting activities and the incorporation of Christian principles and values through all aspects of school life. And congratulations, Gabriella Gray. The Dylan Tray for Senior Leadership is awarded to a non-prefect who has most clearly shown leadership and service to the school. Alana Price, congratulations. The Woodford House Old Girls Association gift is presented to a Year 13 student who has shown strength of character, gives honest effort and upholds the school's special character. Isabel Greville, congratulations. The Scholar Cup for All-Round Industry is awarded to a student who has had reasonable success in work and sport, has displayed selflessness, efficiency, attention to duty and loyalty to the school. Congratulations, Ella Ruddle. The Mabel Annie Hodge Senior Cup is awarded to a senior student who exemplifies the Woodford House spirit. Congratulations, Holly Lynn. The Throp Prize for Citizenship is awarded to a student who has in every way served the school and who has shown merit in her academic performance. Congratulations, Elizabeth Ellie Knowles. Kate Hutchison Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student who has displayed attributes including loyalty, honesty, integrity, a caring disposition, participation in school life, and possesses clear leadership and initiative. Congratulations, Kaylee Hutchinson. The Eagles Trophy for Leadership in Year 12 is awarded to a student who shows leadership and upholds the values and attitudes expected at Woodford House. Congratulations, Noreen Mignani. The Head Prefect's Prize for 2020, Ella Ruddle. The House Cup for 2020. This is for all house competitions, musical, sporting, drama, and academia. In fourth place, Taurua House. Third place, Wallingford. Second place, congratulations, Rouncil. Congratulations, Frimley, for the House Cup. Our top 5 academic scholars for 2020 in alphabetical order: Phoebe Burns, Olivia Dowley, Annabelle Fenn, Elizabeth Knowles, Ella Ruddle. The Maxwell Cup for Proxime Akesset this year is a joint award. Congratulations, Phoebe Burns and Olivia Dowley. It is my great pleasure to announce the 2020 Ducks of Woodford House, Elizabeth Ellie Knowles.
you please be seated? Mrs. Peterson, could you come forward, please?
Nunc acceptabile tempus. It is now time to farewell our Year 13 leavers. Girls, I am supremely confident that we have helped you discover yourself during your time here at Woodford House, to formulate your values, to grow in confidence, and I believe you have received an excellent education that our founders would be deeply proud of. I charge you with a call to action. Girls, as you leave Woodford House and go on to pursue your hopes and dreams, remember that with privilege comes responsibility. Your parents have given you the greatest gift, an outstanding education. And now I ask you to take up the mantle of responsibility and shine your light. The world greatly needs principled, empathetic, and ethical citizens. I'm going to leave you with a special extract from a poem by one of our Year 8 students. Thank you, Sienna. A long time ago, a woman came with new plans. She had travelled afar from distant lands. A school she started for the education of girls, one without the fuss of ribbons and pearls. And to this day, the school still stands, a school that unites the head, heart and hands. So when you're in town, look out for her school. It's the one with the red rooftops, and it stands on a hill. Congratulations, girls. I now invite Mrs. Russell forward to announce our 2020 graduates from Woodford House.
The girls are going to come forward, they're going to receive their gift, and they're going to arrange themselves here before the great leave-taking. Harriet Alderson. Ava Burkhead. Amelia Bone. Maya Briggs. Lily Britton. Belle Broad. Tessa Burns. Eva Chang isn't with us, but we recognise her. Bella Crystal. Olive Cornwall. Jessica Delatour. Olivia Dowley. Dara Evans. Annabelle Fenn. Gabby Gray. Thanks, Sarah. Isabel Greville. Georgie Hawley. If you can make it, Grace Heavey. Well done, Grace. Georgie Hawley. Oh, sorry, Georgia Hickey. Got confused. Kaylee Hutchinson. Isabella Ibbotson. Emma Jackson. Sarah Kane. Pippa Klingender. Ellie Knowles. Celine Maybe. Rachel McDougall. Lily McLean. Harper McLean. Molly McNamara. Cheyenne Mead. Annabelle Morgan. Lara Morrison. Ocean Nathan. Sophia Nicholas. Leila Panui. Deep breaths. Nicole Parnell. Alana Price. Kate Richards. David Ridley. Storm Rooks. Rebecca Schultz. Point, Hitchitong. Maya Troop. Leah Wentz. Lily Waits. Zara Walden. Holly Lynn. Ella Rattle. You've done well. The music is being cued. And Holly and Ella are going to lead you out. Well done, girls. Much love. Thank you very much. Could you stay standing, please? We're going to ask the staff and the dignitaries, if you'd like to process out, that'd be magnificent. And staff, if you'd like to process shortly. Julie, thank you. That ends today's celebrations. Thank you so much for joining us and being here with us. It was great. The girls do have to remove a couple of chairs and take them back. So if parents are quite happy to just take maybe 5 or 10 minutes as the girls take a couple of chairs, take them up to the Hodge courtyard, and they'll be back with you very, very shortly. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful holiday.